Hello everyone, welcome to the United Talk Updates. Today let us understand the reason why Roy Keane's criticism towards Luke Shaw landed so hard, how Shaw responded, and what all this reveals about the player, the club, and the pressures of top-level football. Manchester United lost 3-0 to Manchester City in a derby at the Etihad. Shaw was heavily criticised for his role in City's goals, being beaten by Jeremy Doku, which led to Phil Foden's goal, then being outmuscled by Erling Haaland, plus a poor pass ball loss that contributed to further danger. The criticism was especially sharp because Shaw is an experienced player and expected to perform more reliably, especially in big matches like the derby. Roy Keane's critique. Roy Keane, former Manchester United captain, as a pundit, said that Shaw has been getting away with murder for years at United. Key parts of his criticism included that Shaw is often injured, never quite fully fit, which affects his performance. That even when he is fit or has played several games, he sometimes makes poor decisions, appearing reluctant to tackle or strong challenges. More generally, Keane accused him of stealing a living, which implies that Shaw is being paid big wages but under-delivering, failing in certain duties, and benefiting perhaps from past reputation or inertia rather than current form. So, the criticism was not just about one bad match. It was about pattern, accountability, fitness, and consistency. Shaw's reaction: admitting, reflecting, and responding. When asked about Keane's comments after United's subsequent match, a 2-1 win versus Chelsea, Luke Shaw admitted he was hurt by the criticism, but accepted that Keane had a point, saying his performance in the derby was well below his level. He said, "I think last week I wasn't at my level at all. I don't need Roy Keane to tell me that." He emphasised that criticism is part of being a professional footballer. He listens to it, takes it on the chin, and tries to move on. He remarked on his age, he's 30 now, and the need for consistency. Acknowledged he's had many ups and downs, both injury-wise and form-wise, and now more than ever, stable, high-level performances matter. Also, Shaw pointed out that despite past injury issues, managers still pick him. "I'm always in the team and always playing, so there must be something they believe in." His defenders might use this to argue he still contributes, or that he's trusted internally enough to be selected. The reaction: media, fans, pundits. Many commentators praised Shaw's response. Even though Keane's words were harsh, Shaw was seen as honest, mature, owning up to a bad performance, rather than deflecting blame. Some saw it as a needed reminder of the standards expected at a club like Manchester United. When you're part of a top team, especially one with a storied history, mistakes in high-profile matches are amplified, and critics, including ex-players turned pundits, don't pull punches. Analysis. What does this tell us about Shaw, United, and the nature of criticism in football, Shaw's career trajectory, and injury issues? Since joining Manchester United in 2014, Luke Shaw has been seen as a high-potential left-back. He has had excellent moments, praised for his attacking contributions, crossing, attacking runs, etc. But he's also had significant injury problems over the years. These have disrupted continuity, match fitness, and perhaps confidence. That lack of continuous fitness makes it harder to build form, especially defensively. Football, especially at the Premier League level, rewards sharpness, match practice, consistency. When a player is in and out, they often have to readapt, which can lead to errors or being slightly off the pace. The expectations at Manchester United. United is a club with a strong legacy, big fan base, and huge expectations. Mistakes are more scrutinised, especially in big fixtures like the Manchester derby. Players are expected not just to participate, but to perform at a level consistent with club ambition. Being an established player, especially someone who has been at the club many years, with reputation built up, can be a double-edged sword. There is trust, as in managers still selecting him, but also higher standards and less leniency from critics and fans. On public criticism, punditry, and mental load. Roy Keane is known for being outspoken. He rarely holds back when he believes a player has underperformed. Part of his role as pundit is to provoke, to analyse, to highlight deficiencies. But this also means players can be subject to harsh public criticism. Shaw's acceptance that it hurts is important. It shows the human side. Professional athletes are used to some criticism, but when it's personal or pointed, especially about something you care deeply about, your performance, your consistency, your identity as a top player, it can sting. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for next updates.